Greetings, this is Rob Mccray for the Business Building Network. And today in this particular video, I'm not going to be discussing any of my business marketing strategies, but I'm going to be discussing one of the most pressing issues that is being circulated around the world. And that is, of course, the coronavirus and how to deal with that. So this video is going to be discussing that subject matter. We're going to be talking about exactly what is the coronavirus, what are some of the symptoms, how long is the incubation period for the coronavirus, what makes this virus so contagious, and what are the steps that you can take to protect yourself from contacting this very contagious virus. So stay tuned as we discuss all of this. So what is the coronavirus? Well, there are different types of coronaviruses. This is not anything that is new. The coronaviruses are a family of viruses known for containing strains that cause potentially deadly diseases in mammals, birds, and humans. In humans, the virus is typically spread via droplets of fluids produced by infected individuals and also transferred by person-to-person contact. You can also become infected by touching objects that have recently been contaminated by the virus. This newest identified coronavirus is COVID-19, which can cause respiratory illness and has originated in China. So, what are some of the symptoms of the coronavirus? Well, it will first infect you in your throat area. So you will experience a sore throat, which can last anywhere from 3 to 4 days. The virus will then blend into your nasal fluids, and this is going to enter into your trachea and then into your lungs, which can lead to you having pneumonia. And this usually takes anywhere from 5 to 6 days. Now, with pneumonia comes also a very high fever. You're going to also experience difficulty in breathing and possible kidney failure. The nasal congestion is not like the normal kind. You'll feel like you're drowning and you will have a hard time in catching your breath. So if you get to this point, it is imperative that you seek immediate medical attention. So people often ask, how long is the incubation period with the coronavirus? So what the incubation period is, that is the time between when you actually contact the virus and when you start to show some of the symptoms. Now, this is going to vary from person to person, but most studies have shown that people will fall in between a time frame of a 2 to a 14-day window before they will start to show some of the symptoms. So for many people, COVID-19 symptoms start as mild symptoms and gradually get worse over the coming days. So if you're experiencing any type of flu-like symptoms and you notice that your conditions are starting to decline, then it is time for you to seek medical attention and see if you can get a test to find out exactly what is going on. So what makes the coronavirus so contagious? Well, the fact is that this can be passed on in a number of ways. So if someone sneezes and they're infected by the coronavirus, those droplets of fluids are going to stay airborne for at least 10 feet. And if you come in contact with any of those fluids, then you can be contaminated and infected with the virus simply by inhaling or getting those fluids, making contact with your actual body, and then being able to get into your actual bloodstream. So If it drops on a metal surface, it will live for at least 12 hours and possibly up to 3 days. So if you come into contact with any metal surfaces, it is very important that you wash your hands as soon as possible and try to use a bacterial soap. If you don't have any at present time, get yourself some of the hand sanitizer or whatever you can use, just to make sure you keep your hands clean at all times, and you want to try to avoid touching your face. So now when the actual virus comes in contact with something of a fabric, it can survive on that fabric for up to 6 to 12 hours, but normal laundry detergent will kill off the virus in no time. So personal contact with persons infected can lead to you contacting the virus. So you want to make sure you are keeping your distance, and you want to really refrain from interacting with a lot of people. This can be very challenging at times, especially with people that you are comfortable and familiar with, but for everyone's best interest and protection, it is best that we try to avoid as much personal contact as possible. So how do you protect yourself? Well, one of the most important things that you can all do is you want to boost up your immune system, so your body will have the ability to fight off this virus and any other viruses and diseases that you may come into contact with. So what you really want to do, you want to concentrate on getting some vitamins, such as some vitamin C, vitamin B6, and also vitamin E. I would also recommend vitamin D as well. And you want to really concentrate on eating a lot of fruits and vegetables. And you also want to be drinking plenty of water. You want to really be flushing out your system, get all of those toxins out of your body, and give your body all the operating strength and capacity that it can generate to help to fight off any diseases that you might come in contact with. As I stated earlier, you want to make sure you're constantly washing your hands. This virus cannot live on your hands for long, so you want to avoid touching your face. You want to keep a disposable paper towel in your pockets or whatever, and just use that, or you can even use a glove, a disposable rubber glove. Anytime you're going in and out of doors, you're grabbing on handles, use this glove or this paper towel to do so, and just discard it after you've touched that object. Another thing that a lot of people are talking about is not having the ability to get any more hand sanitizers because all of the stores are sold out. But you can very easily make your own hand sanitizer just using the aloe vera gel and some rubbing alcohol. You just mix this together, put it in a little bottle, and just use that anytime you come in contact with any objects or any personal contact with other individuals, and just keep applying that to your hands. Rub it on your hands real good, let it air dry, and you'll be good to go. Another thing that you want to be doing is you want to be gargling with warm salt water, especially if you start to experience any type of sore throats. That's a warning sign that you might have been infected by something, not necessarily the coronavirus, but there is something going on within your throat, and your body is telling you that you need something to help fight off this infection or this virus or this bacteria that is starting to form in your throat area. So gargling with warm salt water is a good way to be able to fight off these foreign invaders. So once again, you want to try and avoid personal contact as much as possible with the handshakes. You really want to stay away from that. And that is something that I myself really struggle with it because, I really enjoy interacting with other people. And for me to have to refrain from doing so, it makes it very unpleasant and uncomfortable for me. But, at this particular time, it's in our own best interest that we do so. So, we can still have a conversation. I just, can't be looking to shake hands and give a hug of, show of affection or anything like that. So you just have to be careful in doing those types of things. All right, so very important. This virus is not heat resistant and will be killed by temperature of just 80 degrees Fahrenheit. So the sun is going to be your best friend. So as the temperature rises, of course, this virus will start to dissipate. So bring on the heat and the sun. So my brothers and sisters, I would like to tell you that we are going to be facing some very challenging times in the very near future. But, I just want to encourage you to, stay strong, stay true to your faith, and, just be encouraged that we shall all get through this. There are going to be some times where, things are going to look very bleak. You're not going to really know what's going on. Everybody's going to be in a panic mode and in a frenzy. You're not going to be able to do the normal everyday things that you are accustomed to doing. And we are already starting to see a lot of those things starting to manifest themselves. And it's going to get worse before it gets better. So, just prepare yourself for that. I want to encourage all of you to get a good supply of food, water, and all of your necessary household needs. If you take any types of medications, get you an extra supply, a 30-day supply that's going to last you. Because what I've been hearing is a lot of the stores are going to be closing. Your supermarkets, your pharmacies, convenience stores, pretty much everything that you can think of, even the banks. I've been hearing that a lot of these institutions are going to be closed down for possibly weeks at a time. So, if you don't have the necessary supplies and things that you need, it's going to be very difficult for you. So, you want to prepare yourself and, look out for your fellow brothers and sisters. We're all going to get through this. It's going to be a big inconvenience, but hey, such is life. So, I just want to keep on encouraging you all, to look out for one another, pray for one another, and, we shall all get through this, and we will be better from this experience, even though it is something that you never want to really go through. But we are a strong community that will come together and unite as one and lift up our fellow brothers and sisters. So stay blessed, stay encouraged, and one day we shall all laugh at this and look at it and, have a great story to tell. So once again, this is Rob Mccray for the Business Building Network. I thank you for watching, and I look forward to speaking with you real soon.